With Doge going up over 300% in the last month, that leaves the $1,000,000 question of will Shib go up as well? So we're going to cover that in this video. If you want to join the EPIQ Trading Floor, there are 30 spots left until those seats are full. Once it's full, it's going to go into a wait list and the price is also going to go up. So if you want to grab a 3-day trial, you can go to EPIQ Trading Floor. I'll tag it in the video, tag it in the description. And if you want to learn more, click the learn more button and there's a 3-minute video you can watch that'll give you all the information that you would need about all access memberships. And per usual, none of this is financial advice. I am not paid by the Shib team in any way, and I am currently invested in Shib at the making of this video. At the end of the video, I'm also going to mention and let you know whether I think that Shib can hit a cent or $1 or whatever it may be. We're going to cover that at the very end of the video. So without further ado, let's get that intro started and let's talk about Shib. But when you're comparing Shib and Doge, Shib actually has way more utility than Doge does. It has Shib Swap, Shib Ecosystem, Shibarium, Bone Token, Leash Token. There's actually a lot of stuff going on within the Shib ecosystem. So right off the bat, like if I had to pick one or the other, honestly, I would be picking Shib over Doge. The only reason Doge is taking off so much is because Elon and those people love it and they just pump it on Twitter. But if it wasn't for that, all in all, Shib is a way better project, in my personal opinion. I'm very curious to see how the Shiboshis do as well when NFTs start to pop off again, because they are available on OpenSea. And as you can imagine, if Shib starts popping off and there's only 10,000 of these, the Shiboshis could definitely rip as well. Then you have Shibarium, which is the L2 blockchain. You have a whole lot of magazine and press release on Shib. These magazine covers are sick, by the way. You even have Shiba Swap, where you can earn, swap, and dig. It's all audited by Certic as well, which is a really good thing to see. That means the entire project is doxed from head to toe. And you'll notice when you look at the Shib chart, we have been retracing very well. This is the bottom of the impulse move at about February of 2024, up to the top of the impulse move in March of 2024. So less than a month. We've seen previously that it only takes a little bit of time for gains to happen. So when we had that impulse move from February to March, that's less than a month, and it went up 400% in price. So we've seen that Shib can make these moves. Now through that time, we've been retracing, and since that retracement, price and volume has been holding pretty well and bullish. And then since this whole thing with Doge came out, you can see that volume has been growing exponentially. So I'm definitely bullish on Shib. This does have the potential to pull down a little bit more and retrace if it really wanted to. But all in all, I am bullish on this. And if you're looking at it from a comparative perspective, and the reason why I look at it at a comparative perspective is because they're naturally going to trade similarly. If one pumps, the other one likes to pump at the same time, or one right after the other. Especially, let's say, for example, Doge hits $1. I can only imagine how many people are going to have that conversation of, can Shib hit a cent? Can Shib hit $1? And if that's happening, there's going to be a lot of people that are FOMOing into the project with that faint hope that it could potentially happen. Same thing that's happening with Doge right now. There's a ton of people that are FOMOing right now. Even though it's up like 300% on the month, I still get asked all the time, is it a good time to buy Doge? Is it a good time to get into Doge? Which right now is obviously very overbought. But as you can see, when we broke the range high in 2024, we had a really nice impulse move. Now, when you're looking at the Shib chart, you'll notice it looks very similar, except we haven't broken that range high of 2024 yet. So if price does want to get up and even test the range high from current price, you're looking at about an 84% move. And then because this did go to the 7860 and even lower, this has a really high probability of getting to take profit 3 if it wanted to play into the Fibonacci extension. And if that was to happen, we could theoretically see this go all the way up to about 0.000823, which is about a 230% play from current price, which is a great move. And if you just so happen to run that on 10x, for example, leverage, that would be a 2000% trade. And like I said, the amount of people that are going to potentially be flooding money into Shib just because they might be getting FOMO from not getting into Doge in time, or maybe they start losing money there, or honestly, let's say that the Solana ecosystem and meme coins start to die out, that money's going to want to move somewhere. All of those people are going to be meme traders as well, so they're going to want to go to wherever the money's flowing. So if Doge and Shib are still popping at that time, I could imagine a lot of people moving from the Solana meme coins and the Solana ecosystem and then moving into Shib, for example, to take that next run, or to try to get into Doge to try to play it for $1. But that's just something that I personally think could happen and would make sense because that's the narrative they play, and those are meme coin traders at the end of the day. And Solana meme coins have been holding the majority of meme coin market cap for the last, let's say, 3, 4, 5 months. So if it does want to move somewhere else, it could go to Shib and Doge, Pepe and Brett. Those four, I think. Now, the magical question, can Shib get to a cent this bull run? No, I do not believe that it can. That is a lot of zeros that it has to shave off. Every time you shave off a zero, it adds a zero on market cap. So if you took off 2 zeros, this would need a $1.4 trillion market cap, which is basically the market cap of Bitcoin. And that's just to shave 2 zeros off. So with that in mind, if you wanted to continue to shave it off to even get to a cent, so to get to 1 cent with current tokenomics, you would basically need a $14 trillion market cap, which is an insane number. And then 10 cents, 140 trillion, and then $1, 1 quadrillion. So that's how you can do the math going into it to see how much market cap would be needed to hit those numbers off. But yeah, it's going to take a huge leap to even get to 1 cent. And even then, it will take an absurd growth in market cap to get to that point. They would have to burn an insane amount, and everyone would have to move the money to their Shib, and yeah, it would just be crazy. So that target point is unrealistic, but if you're talking about shaving off 1 zero, I think that's possible to $140 billion market cap, especially if it's impulsing into a very, let's say, parabolic bull run, and crypto total market cap gets to, let's say, 8, 9, 10, 11 trillion dollars. I think that it could shave off a zero, maybe even 2 zeros if you get really lucky, but 1 zero I think is possible. So yeah, this is going to wrap up the video on Shib, just to give you a little hint and just kind of where my head is at. Don't be surprised if you see this breakout, just because it likes to move kind of similarly to Doge, and if Doge is impulsed, you can see volume is flowing in here, breaking 0 VFI, looking very bullish. If you want to come trade with me, go check out the EPIQ Trading Floor, grab one of those 3-day trial spots. There's only 30 seats left. Go check out the Shib ecosystem if you haven't checked it out already. If you're not following or subscribed to one of my channels, depending on wherever you're watching this video, hit that follow and subscribe button. And again, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, whatever it may be, please don't hesitate to drop them in my comment section or DM me or whatever it may be, and I'll do my best to answer all the questions in a timely manner. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video.